Brooksy corner here, towards the back post. Cornhill! Chance here for Basildon. They're in our box. Are they going to get a shot off? Loses it. Oh, it's very light. Ref's not going to give that. Pedro's in the box now. Can he get left foot shot off? Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United video. I'm joined with a former Hashtag United esports player and footballer from America, Mike LaBelle. Mike, it's been a long time since you last played for the club. How is it to see how we've progressed? I think last time you played for us on the pitch was in America in the Coca-Cola Tour.
I was just going to say there's not been very many people that have probably played on the esports, technically played on the pitch a few times there, and then now obviously the team shifted so much, the dynamic, the players are way better, and we're performing well this season.
Yes, we are performing well. We're third in the league right now. Today we are playing Basildon United. We've got a good record against them last season, and we're 10 places apart in the league. We're sitting in third. Basildon are sitting in 13th. Me and Mike actually went to watch Basildon play this week, didn't we? What did you think of the game?
We did some early recruiting. It was a very English matchup. Finished 0-0. Wasn't tons of opportunity. A lot of complaining back and forth. Maybe some cards that should have been given that weren't given.
Yeah, it was against Wroxham, the game. We've played Wroxham already this season, but it's our first time playing Basildon. Definitely the favourites hashtag going into this. Hopefully we can get the win. Let's see what Devs is saying.
Playing against a team who are on a good run of form. They work their socks off for each other. They've been through a little bit of difficulty of late, kind of in terms of player turnover because of the financial situation. But what that's brought about them is a fighting spirit and a confidence, if you like, that they're almost going out with nothing to lose. Not nothing to lose as in they're going to come and attack you, but nothing to lose as in they're quite happy to come and they might spoil and make things frustrating and difficult for us. Add to it that they're our closest neighbours geographically. We're going to get the best version of them, without a shadow of a doubt. If it goes flat, we're going to have to generate the atmosphere. We're going to have to generate the energy from it. Let's go, come on.
Okay, here is the team for today. James Philp keeps his place in goal. In defence, we have Harry Haysom alongside Greg Halford at centre-half, Ben Brooks at left-back, Matthew Waldridge at right-back. In centre-mid, Max Cornhill and the returning captain, Lewis Watson, starting for the first time in some time. Ahead of them, we have Yoni Vukaj, and then on the wings, we have Pedro Carvalho and Jermaine Francis, with Alex Teniola, the two-goal hero from last week, up front. What time is it? On the bench we have Eman, Anthony Page, Josh Taylor coming up from the reserves for a first chance to be part of a matchday squad, Eli Benoit and Kojo Apentin. Up the tags. And we are underway here. Basildon in the green and white. Hashtag in the yellow and blue at home, of course. It is a local derby. Basildon's ground only a few miles away from the Bowers and Pitsea ground that we currently call home. Hopefully we have the bragging rights today. They could go short if they're lively. They have done. We're in. And Basildon weren't ready at all. Pedro gets it back.
Well, that's good delivery.
Max Cornhill in fine goal-scoring form, of course, with 6 in his last 7 games from centre-mid. Brooksy corner here.
Lovely
towards the back
delivery.
post. Cornhill!
Oh.
He wins everything, this guy. But it was off target, or off frame, as you would say in America. Ruben thinks I'm Seb, I think. You know, I've got a brother called Seb. My name's Spencer, but I'll take the question. Do you have visa player limits? And if so, if a player's from another country, they have to get international clearance to play. As Max Cornhill plays it over to Matt Waldridge. Waldridge, can you cross this one in?
Oh,
it's a really good
delivery.
Ball. Oh, did AT get the last touch on that? I think he did, you know. It's a goal kick, but brilliant cross. Greg, can you see Matt Waldridge? He has seen him, and he's picked him out. Matt Waldridge's touch is decent. He's got Jermaine on the overlap. Doesn't use him. Gives it to Yoni instead. Yoni finds Jermaine. Jermaine cuts inside. Oh, it's a good pass into Matt Waldridge. Can he get a shot off? He doesn't mind a shot. Goes back to Jermaine! I think that might have just been going wide, but the defender headed it away. Waldridge trying to keep it alive. Jermaine controls it on the edge. Hashtag keeping possession really well here. Goes back to Toby Barlow. Bounces it off Sid Walker, the number 4. Basildon putting some passes together of their own here. That's going to get across here. Waldridge has gone to sleep. Chance here for Basildon. They're in our box. Are they going to get a shot off? James Philp equal to it, but that was out of nowhere. King Sheeran's made a great choice. Why watch France versus Denmark when you watch hashtag versus Basildon? Waldridge on the ball. Does he deliver early? I think he's going to. Goes low. Goes past Cornhill. Goes to Yoni! Oh. Needed to keep that shot down. It was a great chance.
It deserves better. The dummy. Oh, the disguised ball. And you're seeing, again, as you were saying with Greg here, the delivery out of the back. Shout out to both center backs.
He's playing like a quarterback, isn't he, Greg?
Unleashing these overlapping routes.
He's
so good with the weighting of the passes as well, whether it's a little more lob or a little less where you kind of take the edge off the ball.
I believe I'll make any team I play in better. But it's kind of like Connor Cody. Don't necessarily need to play to do that. It might be just me in the changing room or some little, on the sidelines. So I'm a trier, but I found my level right now, and it's going to be Vets football as of tomorrow, making my Vets debut tomorrow. Go on, Pedro. He's still got it here. Oh, the goal was gaping.
He has to convert there.
Wow, Pedro's gone past multiple players.
It's Alex with the miss as well.
Yeah, Jermaine and AT in the box. He picked out AT, and he'll be really gutted, especially as he's found his goal-scoring form last week. But that one had to hit the target. He skied it over the bar. It was on his right foot and everything there. He'll be really disappointed with that. Fitzer wants it out on the left here, number 11. He's going to get it. How's your touch? Touch is good. It's a good turn away from trouble, actually, from the 11 into Allen. Look, good link up for Basildon here. Great feet again from Fitzer. Haysom gets a really important tackle, but even then it could have deflected anywhere. Luckily, it was into Philp's gloves. Halford on the ball. It's a big game today between Felixstowe and Haybridge, though. Watson towards Waldridge. How's your touch? Goes inside to Yoni. Yoni takes it well. Rolls the challenge brilliantly. Still Yoni. Can he get a shot off of the left foot? It's deflected. That'll be a corner, surely.
Never.
Oh, it hit AT. It hit our player.
Oh.
Hit our striker. It's unlucky. It's a decent strike on the left foot, I think.
They haven't had a lot of opportunities, but when they've had these little breakthroughs or a couple of passes, they've been pinpoint, been a little more direct, kind of to what you were saying, and it allows them to then make the one step or a couple of those quick passes and get an opportunity on goal, even if it is that half chance. We really haven't seen a breakaway or anything that's been major for them, but either way, they're still in the contest.
Pedro Carvalho up against the left back here. Can you beat him? Left back's done well against Jermaine so far this game, I'd say, but Pedro's a different animal here, as we're seeing. Wow. Can he pick out a pass? He's gone with a shot, I think. Was that a shot?
Pedro's fast.
Greg gets the ball back once again.
I feel for the number 9 on the other team. This Ben Allen can't deal.
Yeah.
Every time he's in a 50-50 with the likes of Greg or even Harry.
Good link up here between Pedro and Matty. Matty looks to deliver back post. Jermaine's under it, takes it down. Could he maybe have headed that back in the mix there first time? He's still got it though. Ooh. Jermaine trying his fancy footwork of his own here. Goes to Ben Brooks. Ben Brooks sets it again. That's a bit of a low cross from him. Matty Waldridge!
Hey!
Yes! That's a fullback to fullback goal. Crossed by the left back, scored by the right back. 1-0 to the Tags inside the first half.
Much better than a fullback finish as well. Watch that back. Take a bow. It's whipped in. It's got great pace on it as well. But to hit this off the bounce, never easy.
On his left foot as well, weaker foot. Some would say Matt Waldridge doesn't have a weaker foot. He spent a lot of time at left back this season, but he's a right-footed right back by trade. And the two fullbacks linking up is a thing of beauty there. Brooksy with the assist, Waldridge with the goal. It's been coming, I think, but I'm glad we got it.
Again, just not easy to do. Easy to miss-hit those. And I've been on the back end of doing that plenty throughout my below... What do we call this? Below non-league Sunday football.
I honestly think if you lived in this country, you would have played sort of step 6 level. Waldridge beats his man easily, going for a little run inside once again. Took him a while to get his first goal, mate, Waldridge, but I think he's got 5 now for the Tags after scoring late on last season for the first time. Ball in back post, Jermaine run!
Wow.
Oh, I thought
Way to challenge.
Maybe he's asking for a corner. He's not going to get it, but he leaps so well. Jermaine's got such a good leap on him. He got up almost too early, perhaps, but he levitates Jermaine.
And having that goal gave us a little more momentum. You can just feel that there's a little more belief and hope in terms of adding to it, maybe before half.
And Max Cornhill picks it up. Back up the ball once again. So good, isn't it? So good.
It's a joke.
It's like just... Not even out of first gear.
It's again, and we're talking about, I know we've given a lot of compliments to Greg, but he's one of those guys where you could just tell that he'd be better than you in all of the positions. You could pick your top position, he's just going to outperform you. Well. Yeah, that's the feeling.
So that is the half-time whistle there. It is 1-0 to the Tags. It had been coming. Maybe more goals to come in the second half, hopefully. But let's see what Devs thinks after that one.
They've come to frustrate, they've come to spoil, and to be fair to them, they've done okay at it. But we can't keep them interested. We have to stay patient. We can't get, it's frustrating, but you on the pitch, you can't get frustrated with each other. Have to keep doing the right things. For as frustrating as it's been, we should have 2 or 3 goals. If they can get to the 85th minute at 1-0, they will be delighted, right? But there's opportunity for us to go and take that away from them. would then make the game easy, and then the spaces will appear, and then you will get more of the ball.
And we're underway here for the second half. No changes for the Tags. One change for Basildon. They've brought on Daniel McCulloch at right back, who traditionally is usually like a winger or even a forward. So interesting to see how that one works out. Hasten to Brooksy. Brooksy asking for options. Finds Jermaine. Jermaine takes a touch on the half turn, and he can turn into space now. Brooksy's still there on the left. Oh, it's a lovely little 1-2 between Jermaine and Lewis Watson. Bit of flair from Watson. Jermaine with a long ranger! Wow, that was a fantastic strike and an even better save.
What an effort. I mean, and that would have been quite the highlight. You saw the interchange there with the 1-2, the back heel, the give and go, the return pass, lines it up, picks a corner. Fair play for the goalkeeper. Great save.
I don't think I've ever seen Jermaine hit a ball so hard before. He absolutely smashed that one towards the top corner, and only denied by George Marsh, top bins pick out. Fair play, George. Obviously sounds very English, Lewis Watson being his name, but he's actually Greek. Well, he grew up in Greece. He sounds Greek as well when he talks. What a ball that is, by the way. Go on, Pedro. Oh, what a first touch it is. Gets away from McCulloch, who's come on as a sub at fullback. It's another really good save from George Marsh.
Rapid.
What a touch
Absolutely rapid.
Matty Waldridge, what can you do, son? Got Yoni inside. Oh, a little bit of a niggle on him there. Gets the free kick.
That seems a little bit of a waste. The takedown was so good, and we had bodies flying forward. We're almost looking towards a recycle. We do draw the free kick, but I would have liked to see...
Well, it's gone in quick. It's gone in quick. AT's got his feet a little bit mixed up there, I think. But it's a really clever, quick free kick from Greg Halford. I'm not sure he was ready for it. Could he have thrown a diving header at that one? I don't know.
That was my first instinct as well. Lay
Greg
out
takes
for
it
it
quickly. Okay, McCulloch's going to take this for Basildon. He's going to go in towards the back post. Halford trying to deal with it. Cleared by Matty Waldridge. It's good play from the left back, but Cornhill's there. Takes a kick in the body for his troubles. We've got 4-on-2 here. Got to play it out wide to Jermaine. Yoni finds him. Jermaine, can you get it in for Teniola at the back post? That's a beautiful goal. It's a carbon copy almost of the goal that won the game against Grays last week. Crossed in by Jermaine, headed by AT. It's his third goal in 2 games. What time is it?
Game time.
Teniola time. That's what it is. What do you think of that goal, Mike?
Oh, you love it. You can see it happening. Calls for it. Arm is raised. Back post. Fantastic ball. Climbs. Easy finish. Makes it look traditional. Celebrates it as a man should.
To be fair, Max did take a hit to set that move up, didn't he? He was brave. He got right amongst it. Took a hit in, I think, maybe the ribs or the stomach, but set the move up. We had 4 players attacking 2 defenders, but it still wasn't done. They had to do their job well. They did. Yoni found Jermaine. Jermaine saw the call of AT at the back post, picked him out with a pinpoint cross, and you know when you put it on Teniola's head, it's going back to the net.
He was never missing from there. Climbs well, challenges well. Shout out to Jermaine on the delivery. Whatever happened to that boy Aji? Daniel Aji?
Daniel Aji, yeah. He played with me in the Portugal tournament we did a month or so ago. He was on fire in that. I think he was top goal scorer. We won the whole thing without conceding the goal. But he's playing a lower level, I believe, at the minute. I think he might be playing step 5 or step 6 in Kent. Last I remember, he was playing for a team called Whiteleaf, I believe, but I'm not sure if that's still the case. Look at Lewis Watson bursting forward here, the young Greek god. Trying to find a Basildon Achilles heel. Plays it back to Jermaine, puts a low cross in! Oh, it's a shame for the lad. It's a calamitous own goal. It's another Jermaine Francis assist. He's come off Kai Jude there in the back of the Basildon net.
The floodgates have opened, Spen. Goal difference, you mentioned it. It might be on the cards. 3-0 was your prediction. I had 3-1. I'm looking and feeling good about your early statement about a clean sheet. And you can kind of feel, again, there's something with the squad in terms of that shark approach.
Yep.
Smelling some blood.
Yep. Let's go. 2 assists for Jermaine Francis now then. 1 for Ben Brooks. Goals for Matty Waldridge, AT and OG. He goes short to Pedro. Pedro lays it back to Brooksy. It was quite a narrow layoff, wasn't it? It needed a bit more width on it, I think. Pedro gets it back though. Loses it. Oh, it's very light. Ref's not going to give that. Pedro's in the box now. Can he get a left foot shot off? Side netting.
Close on the near post.
Well, it's not the first time we've done it, don't forget. We've had to adjust to multiple levels in multiple years, back to back, and we do a good job, I'd say. So far, anyway. Oh. Greg Halford trying a backwards header. He's got away with it.
It got there.
I mean, as a keeper playing behind Greg, you've got to be ready for them, I think. And Philp was.
What
Look
a
at that switch. He's in so much space. Brooksy finds Pedro. Pedro looking to switch it back over to Jermaine. Hashtag just picking out passes left, right, and centre. Jermaine wants to add a goal to his 2 assists, but that was a cross that went over the goal.
I think that might have been an attempt on the back post, actually.
I think a little dinky-dinky.
Mm-hmm.
Good feet from McCulloch. You can see he's an attacking player playing at right back. Very confident on the ball. Good 1-2 there. Long range shot. Wasn't the worst hit. Looking for AT. Does well. I mean, as a man who plays a similar role, Ben. Oh, hang on. It's a goal. Is it? It's wide. It's wide for me, man. Chance to score off the bench. Good ball. Played E-man through, but couldn't direct it goalwards. I was going to say, as a man who plays a similar role, Mike, you must really appreciate the AT performance today.
I'm very impressed. I think he does a great job of combining kind of all the elements. He's deceptively fast and explosive, very strong, jumps well, positions his body in an incredible manner. Also, his natural striker instincts in terms of positioning is there. A lot of times he's left alone, he wins a lot of it.
Pedro's done ever so well here to pick out Kojo in the box. Can he get it back to him? Pedro with the side-footed finish forces another good save. There's been 3 of them this half from George Marsh. All potential goal opportunities for the Tags. Refs all over him. Pedro looking for a switch. Kojo makes it, does well actually, finds Yoni. Yoni's got E-Man and AT with him. He's got a man on the edge though, if he picks it out. He has done. Kojo, touch and shoot. Get it on your left foot, hits it!
Oh.
Another good hit and another good save.
Good effort there.
I like watching he's got the throw in now. I like watching young lads come into the first team, just seeing the body language, seeing how they, approach the game. Throws it into E-Man, he's going to get his touch here, puts it in the box. Almost goes all the way through. Nearly an assist for the youngster. Lewis Watson to Yoni, he can shoot from distance.
Take a stab.
Goes onto the ball. Oh, is that a foul?
Oh, ref.
Yes, ref's giving it.
Has to be.
It was one of them. It was
a little late.
Yeah, it was late.
A little late.
The ball was gone, but it was still late. It's quite a big wall. Kojo hits it, and it does hit that wall. It might have hit a man on the side of the head.
Handball?
Yeah, it's a head injury, just checking him out. But what does that mean? We get the ball back, I guess? Pedro thinking about what to do here.
I'd love some Greek food.
Kojo bursts into space, hits the shot! Oh my word, he has tech-us, as they say.
My goodness, the movement on that. That's picture perfect. If it's on frame, this is hitting the back of the net.
If that had gone in, it would have been a thing of beauty. Harry Hastem's pass is a bit casual. King Sheeran with the 15 months as well, all the way from Ireland. You'd love to see it. Oh, Halford does so well to intercept that. The thing about Greg Halford is he does so much work that goes under the radar, and particularly if you tend to watch YouTube highlights, you won't see a lot of it. And he could genuinely be a nominee every game. That's the thing. It's just what he does.
Again, not only being right place, right time, but a lot of the touches and how quickly he gets rid of the ball just allows you to attack or to give people the opportunity to be in successful positions quicker.
And that
wraps it up.
Yeah, that is it. It's the final whistle. It's a really good 3-0 win. Probably the most dominant performance I've seen from the Tags this season in terms of possession and the way we were allowed to play. Really, really happy with that. But the UFL Player of the Match, as voted for by the members who are watching live, and the nominees were nominated by our friend Mike LaBelle, goes to Jermaine Francis with 62% of the vote. 2 assists for Jermaine today. Really good performance from him. He gets UFL Player of the Match for this one.
He was everywhere.
He really was. And we can take a quick look at the league table here. You'll see we're up to second for the first time this season. Sudbury having a big win today, 5-0, means they're still top of the table. There's some teams with games in hand on us, but Lowestoft lost, Felixstowe lost, Grays, Brentwood and Bury all lost today. So looking good for the Tags. Hopefully we can keep this up in the next game. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my friend Mike LaBelle's YouTube channel as well. His link is in the description. And until next time, up the Tags.
Greg, you not seen his sign, man? The kid had a sign with Greg Halford #1 fan. Or did you not see it?